morning, everybody. This is Irmi from Yoga with Irmi and Loving and Sustainable Self-Care. Today our theme is loosening up the joints. Today here where I am, it's very droopy, rainy. It's hi Tammy, good morning, good to see you. So it's a really moist day today, like a real moist spring day, and sometimes you can have some joint issues or the finger crackle. Well, they crackle more when it's dry, but discomfort in the joint. So today our theme is yoga for achy joints. So we're going to do a lot of movements in the wrists and fingers and the shoulders and the hips, specifically focusing on the joints. So that's our theme today. Good to see you, Tammy. And it's very, the weather really impacts me, especially when there are those heavy fronts always coming in. So it's really like a draggy morning for me today. After the class, I'm gonna drink a smoothie with fresh stuff. So with a beet and a green apple and some lemon juice. So it's like something that wakes you up, something that is the opposite of draggy. And that's actually an Ayurveda principle. So we always balance what is going on with the opposite qualities, so there's a balance. So when there's a heaviness, like today, the nature is very heavy. Typical spring day, that's how it's supposed to be. It saturates the ground, it makes everything nice and wet, so the new growth is going to be able to come out. So it's really a really good spring day, but it also has an impact on the body. And so Ayurveda balances with the opposite qualities, which is more something that awakens you, like a fresh juice is really good in the springtime. Something that is going to give a lot of enzymes and antioxidants to clean out the body. So good morning, Julian. So it's not a good day today to eat heavy foods. Yeah, so you don't want to eat heavy meat dishes or a lot of pasta and cream. So it's already a heavy day. You don't want to add more heaviness, in other words, into the body, because it's just going to result in more heaviness and being not able to digest very well. So Ayurveda is the amazing science of balance, really. And the food, how to use the food to be healthy and balanced, is really an alchemy, and it's really amazing. It's really interesting, and we're going to talk a lot about that in that spring cleanse that I'm offering. Today is the orientation tonight, so if you still want to jump in, you can. It's going to be a Zoom call at 7 p.m. It's the orientation. That means we're going to talk about what we need for the cleanse. It's food and herbs and things like that. So there needs to be a little time to shop, especially if you want to shop online, which is probably the most convenient way. It can take 7 to 10 days to get everything. And then we're going to begin, the actual cleanse is actually going to begin after Easter, the week after Easter. And I let everybody know the exact date, because it depends, till we have everything together. So it's really interesting, it's really effective, it's really great. So the cleanse is just eating a certain food. You're not hungry. It keeps the blood sugar level even. At the same time, we are gonna take juices to cleanse the liver and the gallbladder and the lymphatic system. So it's a really gentle cleanse that nourishes but detoxes at the same time. And the toxins are actually stored in the fat cells. So we're gonna draw them out of the fat cells. It's also a good cleanse to lose weight. Spring is a good time to do a cleanse, because you want to let go, you want to shed the heavy winter foods now. In the winter it's good to eat heavy foods because it's cold. We want to nourish, we want to have a little extra insulation. So now it's the opposite. Spring and winter are really the opposite seasons, and so the food changes with the seasons that we're supposed to eat. And so we're going to learn all of this. We're going to talk about seasonal eating, how to cleanse, what's your body type, what to eat for your body type. Really lots of very valuable, interesting stuff that you have this knowledge for the rest of your life. And you start a new lifestyle, so that's why it's called the New Lifestyle 7-day cleanse. It's only 7 days, which is not too hard to do. And the other thing is you're not starving, so you can work, you can do whatever you need to do. You're not gonna be feeling weak or starving or craving stuff. It's also a good time to learn to live without satisfying your cravings all the time. No snacks, just 3 meals a day that are satisfying, and it's just a really good opportunity to change your lifestyle. So it's still, the early bird offer ended on Wednesday, but if you want to jump in, I give you, there was a saving of $100 in the early bird offer, but if you want to still come in, let me know and I give you $50 off, so you get the very late bird offer. The early bird offer is finished, but there is a late bird offer now if you like, okay? So let me know. It's really valuable stuff. It's really interesting. It's really good for your health, for your life, for the rest of your life. You can apply all those things that you're going to learn in this week, and you're going to learn so much more. And let's get started. We're going to take care of our joints today. We come to the floor and come onto your pillow, blanket, or block if you like. Come into the easy pose if that's comfortable. Let the arms relax, your shoulders. Let's take a moment to settle in. Yes, inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. So today we need a little extra breath to like wake up. I don't know if you feel the same way. It's just really droopy day. A lot of kapha. In Ayurvedic words, it's a real kapha day. Spring is a kapha time, which means it's very wet and heavy time of the year, which is supposed to be that way because the ground needs to be saturated so that new growth can come in. And so it's all right, it's all good, but we just need to maneuver that time for us to feel good. And let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose if you can, if your nose is open. And then exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just keep your rhythm going. Your inhale, your exhale through the nose. Close your eyes if you like. And we take a couple of moments to settle in. Relax the shoulders down, the arms and hands. Relax your face, the eyes, the forehead, the tongue. And let's squeeze the facial muscles and wake up the facial muscles. Squeeze the eyes, the forehead, the cheeks, the mouth. Stretch out your tongue. Those little micro muscles in the face want to relax too. It's also a good way to open the face, the eyes. Yes, and then come slowly, let the face relax and take a nice deep breath. Yes, relax. The arms and shoulders. Inhale. On the exhale, you're going to drop the head forward and the chin to the chest and roll back. Round your spine, hands hold against the knees. Inhale, come forward, belly, chest. So we come back to neutral, basically lift the shoulders towards the ears, draw them up, elbows out, arms into goddess position, elbows alongside the torso so you feel that stretch in front of the chest. And then still on the inhale, if you can, arms up and parallel to each other, reach a little bit. So we want to open the breath, the respiratory system. Still on the inhale if you can. But of course, if you need to breathe more, do so. And then on the exhale, we go backwards. Arms come back to goddess. And then the hands to the knees, shoulders down. Drop the head and roll back, rounding the spine, finishing the exhale here if you can. Inhale forward, belly, chest, shoulders come up, elbows out. So we go step by step, opening the ribs, the rib cage, and then goddess, elbows to the sides. Make sure the elbows back a little bit here. So if you keep them forward, you're not feeling that stretch in the chest, and that's what we want. We want to open the breath. And then up and parallel, so now we stretch it up a little bit more. Still on the inhale if you can. And then exhale, go backwards. Goddess, yes. Hands to the knees, shoulders down. Drop the head and we roll back. Finishing the exhale if you can. Inhale, belly. Chest comes forward, shoulders up, elbows out. Goddess position, up and parallel, reach. Let's hold a little bit longer this time. If you can, still on the inhale, hold the breath now. And then slowly we're going to go backwards again. Starting to exhale, goddess position, hands to the knees, shoulders down, roll back. Inhale, neutral. And exhale, relax. And one more deep breath here, inhale. And exhale. And we can tell already we start to open a little bit more in the eyes, in the face, the breath, the oxygen starts to saturate the body. Now let's bring the hands to the top of the shoulders, the thumbs back and the other four fingers in the front. Next inhale, we twist to the right. No, that's the left. You see me right actually. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. So we go a little bit faster today because we need a little bit of oomph today to get going. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now stay on the left on the inhale, and then we exhale on the left, and then we go inhale right, exhale left. Same movement, just the breath the other way. Inhale, center. Stretch it up, inhale, reach the fingers, let's hold the breath for a little bit. And then exhale, come down. And relax the arms, shoulders, roll the neck. And just roll out the neck, the head, the shoulders. Just make it feel good, just loosen up. Deep breath. Yes. Now let's come back to center. Now let's bring the hands together, interlace your fingers, bring the forearms together, and we're going to roll the wrists. So we're just going to start to loosen into the wrist joints. And maybe they're a little achy today, maybe not stiff. Stiffness usually comes from coldness and dryness. It's more a winter issue when it's cold and dry. Spring is now warm and wet. And that is more like pain or achiness, not so much dryness. So if you feel any discomfort in the joints, in your wrists today, hopefully that makes you feel better. Pause and let's go into the other direction. Keep the arms together if you can, but if you can't, then just let them go. It's okay, just focus more on the wrists. And then we pause and inhale, squeeze the hands, the arms. Exhale, stretch it forward. Yes, nice stretch here. Inhale up, arms parallel to the ears. Deep inhale here, yes. Exhale forward and halfway down. Inhale, come in, arms and hands together, and let's roll the wrists again. Yes, notice the breath is deepening. We're starting to wake up, breathing deeper. Pause and go into the opposite direction. Yes. Pause. Inhale, squeeze the hands and the arms. Exhale, stretch forward, parallel to the floor, palms reaching forward. Inhale up, arms alongside the ears. Maybe a little bit behind the ears even. And let's take a couple of breaths here. Really good chest opener, really good for the breath. And deep breath in and out. Still, we bring the breath into the chest here. Still notice the belly coming out on the inhale, so belly, chest actually. And then exhale, pull the belly back towards the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Reach the arms a little higher. And then on the exhale, we float it down. And take a breath here. Yes, waking up. Now let's shake it out. Hands, wrists, arms, shoulders, just loosen up. Neck, you can move the neck. It just be a little wild here. And just loosen stuff up here. You can even imagine something sticky is on your hands and you want to get it off like that. Just throw it off. Yes. And then let's make clawing movements. Use your hands and fingers and imagine you claw like a wild animal. You really use your hands, the fingers, exercising the joints in the fingers. Imagine you're digging into like clay or dough that gives some resistance. So we really need to strengthen the fingers, to strengthen the joints and in the hands in general. So move the fingers, exercise the fingers and the joints. Yes. You can let's focus just on the thumbs a little bit and exercise them a little bit more, move them in and out. Let's focus on the index fingers a little bit more, move the index finger, claw the index fingers. Let's do the middle fingers, yes, stretching, stretching. Ring fingers, they all might feel a little different. It's good to find that out. And then the pinkies. Stretch the little pinkies and shake it out. Yes, deep breath. And relax the hands now, bring them onto the thighs and let the palms face up so they can relax a little bit. You might feel a tingling now. There's a lot of circulation going in the hands now. And that often feels like tingling. So it's a good sign, waking up the hands, the joints, the circulation. Good. Inhale, arms come out and up. Hands touch. We bring the hands forward and down. Roll to the knees, curl the toes and come up into a standing position. And into the mountain pose. So feet come hip width apart. And let's just do a full body stretch before we go into the joints again, into different joints. So feet are parallel, and the inhale forward, up and back, gentle back bend, exhale all the way down. Inhale up and back, exhale down, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale straight up, exhale bend to the right, parted palm, inhale all the way to the left, and exhale all the way to the right. Inhale left, and the other hip goes all the way over, so this is a bend, so you want to really bend over, like a tree in the wind. Exhale to the other side. Inhale left, exhale right. Just to the other side really, inhale to the other side. Doesn't matter if it's right or left. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale center, and exhale come down. And take a deep breath here. And let's do the shoulders. So we're gonna roll the shoulder joints on each side. You draw a circle with the shoulders on each side. So we bring one shoulder up, the other one down, and then one forward, the other one back, and then the other way. So you imagine drawing a circle with the shoulders on each side. It's like a little bit like a marching movement. So let's loosen a little bit deeper into the shoulder joints. Torso stays pretty steady, so we don't go like this. So stay forward and just breathe. Yeah, deep breath. Shoulders are very connected to the respiratory system. They are attached to the rib cage. Rib cage is housing the lungs. Lungs do our breathing. So everything is connected and it all helps to loosen up. Pause and go into the other direction. Nice deep breath. Yes. You can even move the hips a little bit. That actually feels good. If you want to go with the hips also. Yes. Doesn't take away from the shoulders. It just makes it maybe a little bit more fun. And yes, good job. And take a deep breath. Inhale, arms come out and up. Hands touch, lean back a little bit. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and back. And exhale, down. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, side to side. Land, let the arms hang. Shoulders relax. Okay, now let's go to the hips a little bit more. Maybe the feet a little wider than hip width, so we want to just have a good foundation. And then bring the hands to the sides of the hips like so. And then inhale. Exhale, we're going to tilt forward on a 45-degree angle. So the spine is tilted, not rounded. Gaze is down, neck in line with the rest of the spine. And then let's roll over to the right side on that angle. And then back on that angle. Head can hang back. Over to the right, left. And forward. Let's go again to the right. So let's roll out the hips, roll back, over to the left, and forward. That is a good opener for the midsection. Over to the right, and back, and left, and forward. Pause and take a breath. Yes, let's go left, and back, over to the right and forward. Keep the knees soft, left and back and right and forward. Let's go one more time, left and back and right and forward. Pause and take a breath. Inhale, arms come out and up. Hands touch, lean back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, we roll up the spine. Head is hanging, massaging the vertebra up. Arms come out and up. Hands touch. Exhale, side to side. And take a deep breath. Let's feel the feet, the ground, mountain pose. You can bring the feet a little closer again. And let's do the ankles. Shifting the weight to the right foot. Hands to the hips. Bring the left foot forward. Point the toes and roll the ankle. If that's bothering you, don't hesitate to touch your wall or a piece of furniture. It's all about the ankle. It is nice if you can do the balancing pose here. But it's more about rolling your ankle than balancing. So if you need to hold on to something, then draw a circle with the big toe. Pause and let's go into the other direction. Keep the legs steady so you don't want to move the leg around. Just the foot, the ankle. So we have that movement in the ankle. Yes. Inhale, point forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. And exhale, come down and take a breath. Let's go to the other side, left. Bring the foot to the left, the weight to the left foot. You bring the right foot forward. Hold on to the wall of furniture if you like. And then roll on the right foot in. Draw a big circle with the big toe. Gaze to the floor. If you're in the balancing pose, it helps to focus the eyes somewhere gently. And then Feel the movement in the ankle. Pause and go the other way. Yes. Pause, inhale, point forward, exhale back. Inhale 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 forward and exhale, come down. Yes, and relax. Sink into the feet. Soften the knees so you can really feel your feet now. Yes, very good. Now we're gonna go to the knees, so the knee joints. Next inhale, bring the left knee up. Yes, grab a hold of your shin, so we're bending the knee and the hip actually. Exhale down, inhale right, exhale down, inhale left, exhale down, inhale right, exhale down, inhale left. Really squeeze the knee and the hip here. Exhale down, inhale right, exhale down. Let's go one more round. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Mountain pose, and take a breath. Relax. And we bring the feet a little wider again. Toes slightly out, and let's just shake it. Swing it out. It's not really a shake, it's a swing. Ragdoll, arms flop around. Go into the knees from side to side. And just we loosen it all up. Head is moving with the body. Yes. Hear your flopping sound of the arms. They need to flop against the body. That's the ragdoll. That also stimulates the kidney function. Because we touch the body in the kidney area with the arms. Allow yourself to breathe deeply. Swing your hips from side to side. And then allow the arms to fizzle out. Come back to neutral. Bring the feet hip-width apart. And take a moment here and breathe. Yes. Next inhale, we're going to bring the arms out and up. Hands touch. Feel the flats of your feet nice and grounded. We have good grounding. Exhale side to side. Inhale out and up. Now this time you can roll onto the balls of the feet. So we stretch the toes. Yes, stretching the toes, the little joints in the toes. Exhale, float it down. Now if you have a hard time going onto the balls of the feet, stay on the flats and just do the movement with the arms. Inhale out and up. If you can, roll to the balls of the feet. Stretching the toes, feel them stretching, and exhale, float it down. Inhale out and up. Stretch. Exhale, come down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, come down. Let's go one more time. Inhale, up. Let's hold. And then on the exhale, bring the arms down, but stay on the toes if you can. Inhale, out and up. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, down. Inhale, out and up. Reach. Exhale, all the way down now. And loosen it up. Yes. Just let it go. Let the arms swing a little bit, the head, the hips. Nice deep breath, yes. And we come back to mountain pose and take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, we drop the head forward and the chin to the chest. And let's roll forward and down. So we're going to roll the vertebra now. We're going to go into the vertebra. There are little joints. And roll it down. Hands touch the floor. Head is hanging. Wiggle the head. Next inhale, we're going to roll it up again. Pull the belly in. Imagine how the vertebrae come up one at a time. So really stretching the separate vertebra. And we come back to mountain. Chest a little bit forward, shoulder blades back. Exhale. Deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, drop the head forward, chin to the chest, roll forward and down. Arms hang, head is hanging, one vertebra at a time, coming downwards. Touch the hands to the floor by bending the knees so the torso can fold. Inhale, let's roll it up. Pull the belly in. We use the abdominal muscles here to come up. And slowly, gently roll up, chest forward, shoulder blades back. Exhale deeply. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest, roll down. Let the weight of the torso bring the spine down, the vertebra one at a time. Touch the floor. Maybe the feet need to come a little wider now, and we're going to do the elephant swings its trunk. So we draw a figure 8 on the mat, on the floor. Dragging the hands from side to side. And then when you have the movement down, we start to roll the spine up again. But keep that movement going. Keep that figure 8 going. Because we want to get a little bit more space here into the spine. And then just keep on swinging. Come up. Keep the movement going. The swinging of the elephant's trunk. Keep it going. Yes. Floating from side to side. And keep the movement going. Drop the chin forward and we're going to roll down again. Keeping the elephant's trunk swinging the whole time. Very releasing in the arms, in the neck, the spine of course. Touch the floor with your hands. Keep the figure 8 going. And then we come up again. So one more time, keep that elephant's trunk swinging, figure 8, everything is loose, rolling up, vertebra at a time. And we come up, keep the movement going a little bit longer, have fun with it. Swing, swing the arms, the shoulders, the hips. Yes. And breathe. And now we slowly let the movement reside. And we're gonna come to stillness. Very slowly, let it, almost like let it fizzle out. Yes. Yeah, deep breath here, very good. Let's bring you have to go sideways now if you're not. And bring the feet 4 feet or so apart. So we go into this wide angle. Legs, open the legs widely. And then we're gonna inhale deeply. And exhale, we're gonna go into the flying monkey, so that it's gonna stretch the hips, the knees, the ankles, just all the joints here on the right side. So modification, bringing the forearm to the thigh. On the right side, left arm, just lean it alongside the torso. So that's a good way to modify, and I want to show you this first. And then you can also come all the way down into this, basically a squat on the right side. Left leg is long, left foot is pressing down, and then you can keep the hands on the floor if you need to. Or we can come into the prayer position. So now knee, ankle, hip, even the little toe joints, everything is stretching. So we prepare for this pose. Deepening, going deeper now into the body, and really use the modification if that is the best version for you. We also want to use the pose that is working for us, not hurting us. And let's take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let's bring the hands down. We're gonna shift into center and we come up into the wide angle. So just roll yourself up. Inhale, arms come out and up. Hands touch, back bend. Exhale, wide angle, forward bend. Drop the head and the torso, the shoulders. So even though the legs are long, a little softness in the knees to protect the knees. And then on the next inhale, we're going to shift to the left. You either modify or come all the way into the squat. Right leg is long, right foot is pressing down into the hips, into the knee, into the toes, into the ankle. And find your place. And let's take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, come down with the hands. We're going to shift into the wide angle. Roll the spine up. Yes. Stay wide with the legs. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Reach the arms away. Exhale, we're going to tilt to the right. Bring the left arm alongside the ear and into a nice side bend here. Inhale, come up in parallel, arms parallel to the floor. Reach the hands away from the spine. Exhale, tilt to the left, right arm up and then alongside the ear. exhale to the right. You can look to the left arm, to the upper arm if you can. It's going to give us a little twist in the neck. Inhale up and parallel. Exhale to the left. Inhale up and parallel. And exhale, come down. Next inhale, we point the foot to the top of the mat, whatever that is for you. And then step to your top of the mat and into the mountain pose. Yes, take a deep breath. Enjoy the length of your body, the length of your legs, the spine, your postures. Feel that openness in your breath, in your heart. Inhale, arms come out and up. Hands touch, back bend, hip bones forward. Nice back bend, notice. And then exhale, slide the hands in front of the torso, drop the head, and we roll forward and down. Inhale, step the right foot back. Exhale, step the left foot back. Plank. Reach the heels, engage the body, or modify and bring your knees down. Inhale. On the exhale, we're going to drop the body to the right and look to the left. You can do this on your knees. And then inhale all the way to the left. So nice stretch in the hips here. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. So you can do this on the knees. You still get this awesome stretch. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, center. And exhale, come down. Inhale, mini cobra, cobra. Arms close to the body, shoulders down. Exhale, we send the hips back into child's pose. You can open the knees if you need to the edge of the mat. And then let the arms come down the head and breathe. And we take one more deep breath here. Next inhale, let's sit back to the heels. And bring the arms up and up, still on the inhale, hands touch. And exhale, let's bring the hands to one or the other side. We swing the legs around and come to the edge of the mat. And into the staff position. Relax your arms and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, let's drop the head forward, chin to the chest, turn the palms up. And then we're going to roll also the neck, roll over to the right ear, right shoulder, maybe back, over to the left, and forward and again to the right. Maybe back. Over to the left. And forward, pause and take a breath. And let's go the other way. Left your left shoulder. Maybe back. Over to the right. And forward, let's go again, left. And back if you can, over to the right. And forward, pause and take a deep breath. Keep the head hanging. And we roll to the mat, arms parallel to the floor. Chin forward. And come down safely, but also still toning the body. And take a breath here. Inhale, let's bring the knees up into the chest. Exhale, wrap the arms around your shins, drop the chin. Allow the spine to sink into the mat. That is awesome feeling here. And then just roll a little bit from side to side, as if you want to get closer to the floor with your spine. Roll the head from side to side with the body movement. And come back to center and take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees over to the right. Right hand helps them down. Left arm to the left. Shoulder level. Look to the left. And we go into the final twist. And that's a lot of joint twisting here. Hips, for sure, neck. And then up and down the spine. The elbow. So this is a really expansive twist, expansive loosening for the joints. Inhale and exhale one more time here. Next inhale, let's roll up to center with the knees. Exhale, drop them to the left and bring the arm to the right. Look to the right, twisting chest into the other direction. And let's take one more breath here. Inhale, let's roll up to center. Exhale, we bring the arms alongside the body, or you can bring the hands under the buttocks for support of the back. Next, inhale, stretch the legs up, point the toes. And then on the exhale, let's float it down, full body toning. Bend the knees if you need to take the pressure off, bring the feet in, and then keep on floating. And then slowly, maybe you want to hover over the mat for extra breath. And then we come all the way down, release the hands, come into the corpse pose, set yourself up. Loosen up the neck again, the head. Close the eyes if you like. And we go into the relaxation phase. Relax your arms, your shoulders. Your legs and feet. Feel the head resting on the mat. Just let go a little bit more. Maybe the fingers separate slightly more. The toes. The eyes, the forehead, the tongue, face, the ears. And feel the entire back side of your body resting on the mat. Your heels, your calves, your thighs, the glutes, the shoulder blades, back of the arms and hands, the back of the head. So we want to feel that stability of the earth that supports us here. But we also want to feel the expansion and the lightness of the breath at the same time. Yes. So the inhale is expanding in the body and the exhale is grounding us towards the earth, feeling that foundation a little bit more. In a way, we are a creature that is bound to the earth, but also really connected and nourished by the heaven, if you will, by the breath, by the life force, by prana. Enjoy your breath. Enjoy the sweetness, the subtleness of your breath. subtle, it's very ethereal, but it's very powerful actually. It's very important for our life. First, we need the breath. If we don't have a breath, nothing else is going to work. In yoga, the breath is considered, or the air is considered the first food. That's the first thing we need, is a breath. Yes, enjoy the breath. Enjoy the breath and enjoy the earth. And let's take one more deep breath here. And slowly roll over to the right side. Rest your head in your upper arm for a moment. So we come out of the relaxation slowly. And whenever you're ready, slowly come back into the seated position. And we allow the eyes to slowly open. And this was our yoga for today. Thank you all for chiming in. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Namaste. No, you're welcome, Tammy. Thank you too. Bye.